want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump right into this market, I want to thank everybody for 20,000 subscribers again. If you guys like this content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to take 2 seconds, click that like button, click that bell, make sure you subscribe to the channel. This helps me grow the channel. I want to continue to provide free content on a daily basis to you guys, and I'm happy to do so. Jumping right into the market. Red day. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency at $200 billion. Bitcoin at about 73.81. Bitcoin had a slight move lower. All your USDT traded pairs take a hit when that happens. Okay. So let's take a look. This is a 1 hour Bitcoin chart that I posted earlier previously in my trading group. And I want to show you kind of what I was looking at. So you've got a symmetrical triangle here, but then inside the symmetrical triangle, you've got a symmetrical triangle, right? Patterns within patterns. You see it all the time. So this symmetrical triangle, big picture, these are measured moves. This is not Chris made up these numbers. This is what the TA is telling us, okay? So if we break higher, 84.36, remember these targets, normally you get about 75% of these targets, right? So upside target 84.36, downside 63.66. And I stated, hey, watch how this price action reacts to this apex of this smaller white triangle. Down here, you've got the same exact pattern on the RSI as well. So a symmetrical triangle. Now we look at the current Bitcoin chart, and sure enough, it did break lower. Now we caught this huge wick. And now it's important to notice that this quick break higher, it didn't close above the upper trend line. So your candle, basically you're left with a wick up there. So it just wicked. These fake outs are very common as far as Bitcoin goes. So this is why you want to wait for a confirmed breakout. If we do get a break higher, you could potentially buy the breakout here, but you want to wait for confirmation. And then you see it whipsawed and came all the way back down and broke out to the downside, found support on this lower trend line, and here we are. These are the top 10 best performing coins during the last 14 days. I don't even want to say the alt-Cs. I don't even want to say the alt-Cs. I don't even want to say alt season. I don't even want to say it because you guys will not agree with me. These larger cap altcoins are not moving, right? But these small caps, Matic, 158% gains. Some of these aren't even traded on Binance, so I'll just skip them. Enigma, ENG up 65%. Engine up 60%. Kyber's up 49%. Fetch up 37%. Dusk up 27%. Hey, if it's not altcoin season, whatever it is, it just needs to keep going because we've been killing it in the trading group. Boom. These are my trading setups. Engine, midterm hold, November the 16th. Matic, midterm hold, November the 23rd. FET, again, posted the 15th. Dusk posted December the 6th. Broke out, ran up real fast. ENG, to be fair, I caught about half of this move. I missed the initial move and caught about half of it. But still, I've got a cryptocurrency trading group where I post profitable trading setups every single day. People come into this market and they want to make money, and I'll show you how to do that. It's that simple. I got videos, chat groups, everything to get you headed in the right direction, change the way you see this market completely. If you guys want to join my crypto trading group, you want to pay in crypto, you get a 20% discount if you pay for 6 months. You get a 30% discount if you pay for the year and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description to pay with crypto, which I highly recommend. Make a commitment. Join this group. Learn with us. Trade with us. Develop with us. Email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com, and I'll get you set up and in the group today. FET mainnet. So there's a ton of mainnets coming. Ton of mainnets. FET has been confirmed December the 19th. So what you do is you take a good setup, you pair it with a mainnet, you pair it with some news, and that's your catalyst for a move to the upside and continuation higher. FET's really progressed a lot since this setup was posted, but again, a lot of mainnets are coming in these small cap coins. I post this stuff on Twitter all the time. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, cryptobtc_Chris. Fetch AI, Dusk, ERD, Phantom, COCOS, ARPA is another one. We've got a ton of news happening. So you pair the news with a solid trading setup, I mean, think about it. Like normally people buy on news, but if you pair that with a strong trading setup, the gains are huge. Pretty big names here I stated. I love how Iota is mentioned first. So Dell Technologies comes out and they say, hey, we're working with Iota, mention them first, Linux, IBM, Unisys, to establish measurable trust and confidence in data from multiple sources. Iota is doing big things as far as IoT goes, so this is big now. Let's pay attention to this. Huobi US, or HBUS, is going to cease to operate. So they're shutting down. It seems like they just opened up not too long ago, but they're shutting down. So make sure if you got any crypto on HBUS, Huobi US, you need to move it. Keep in mind, Binance has been working great, not Binance US. I'm sure that works too, but Binance regular has been working great. I mean, you might have to throw a VPN on there. 3 commas is an option too. They've got an exchange that uses Binance liquidity. You got all your altcoins on Binance as well. So there's a ton of options as far as people that feel like they're limited in the United States. There's a VPN that I use that's down in the comment section called PureVPN, and they got huge discounts right now if you're looking for a VPN. It's all about 7,400 for Bitcoin price, as its big move is now imminent. Yeah, it's going to be a big move as far as monumental and important. I think this next move is going to set the trend for essentially a move lower down to 6,500, 6,000, and the upside target maybe 8,200-ish. Okay. This I want to share with you guys. Shout out to Steve, is in my trading group, and we go back and forth, and I draw on other people's charts, and I help them, I correct them. But what he pointed out, he's like, yeah, this is kind of head and shoulders looking. Then I'm like, wait a minute, look at this, shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. Chris, wait a minute, this is not a head and shoulders. It's got too many shoulders. It's got too many. This is not a head and shoulders. Look at this. Complex head and shoulders, bearish, multiple left shoulders, head, multiple right shoulders, 2 left shoulders, head, 2 right shoulders. Okay, all I'm saying is this is bearish. Now the side note is here, this head and shoulders is just a possible, right? Complex head and shoulders is just a possible. You need a confirmed breakout of this trend line, which technically will give you the same target. If you measure the move of the head and shoulders, it's going to give you the same target as here, right? Because you're measuring the open end of the triangle as well as the distance from the head to the neckline, okay, on the complex head and shoulders. So it's going to give you the same target, but this idea that I just covered with you is a bit more bearish. But it's not confirmed yet. It's just possible. I'm not saying we're going lower. I'm saying we got to watch for this break to the downside. If it happens, there's your target. Remember, there's a trend line that comes in here that's the upper level of this huge falling wedge, multi-month falling wedge that we've been in, right? If we break higher, immediately flip bullish. If we get a confirmed breakout to the upside of this, it's different, but I just don't think we're there yet. I want to be wrong. I want to go to the moon tomorrow. YouTube, crypto, let's face it, it's a lot more fun when YouTube and crypto is trending higher, right? Bitcoin stability highlighted by crashing oil company shares. Some of this news is just garbage. Like I want to meet the person that wrote this. Bitcoin stability. That's an oxymoron. Jumbo shrimp. Bitcoin stability, right? Listen, so basically the idea here is somebody said, hey, this oil company is down 52% today. So that makes Bitcoin stable. But it's like you're comparing apples and oranges here, I think, at this point. And you just give Bitcoin, you look away for a second, take a quick nap, go to bed, and everything changes, right? If you guys haven't picked up a Ledger Nano X hardware wallet yet, the factory link is in the description. Keep in mind right now you can get the Ledger 2-pack, Nano X and Nano S for $149. Chainlink is helping Ampleforth become a better reserve currency. So Chainlink oracles are going to help it better determine the demand. The key here is Chainlink and partnerships. Make as many as you can, Chainlink. Keep rolling. Chainlink integration could give it a better sense of actual demand. So again, good to see Chainlink in the news. Bitcoin ransomware attack in Argentina encrypts a decade's worth of government files. Bitcoin's going to get thrown under the bus forever. because of these ransomwares, because it's a viable option and people do use it. So essentially, someone wants between $37,000 and $370,000 to remove this ransomware. They want it in Bitcoin. Keep in mind, Spain's largest radio network was recently hijacked or extorted for $827,000 worth of Bitcoin to decrypt its systems. We're going to see more of this. This is like new terrorism, right? This is the new terrorism. This is becoming a problem. New Mac malware hides in memory and masquerades as a crypto app. Guess who's behind it? It's suspected to be the work of North Korean hacking group. You ever see this movie? Shall We Play a Game? War Games? This is where we're at. Global thermonuclear crypto war. This is where we're headed. This is going to be, everybody's trying to steal everybody's crypto. It's global. And they can lock up. Think about it. Internet of Things kicks in and everything we know and love. I mean, you'll have your car hijacked before you know it, right? You won't be able to use your car until you pay somebody Bitcoin ransom. That's where we're headed. Like people, gosh, man, I always think about the new people coming into crypto and what they face. Like just all these, there's a bunch of thieves in crypto, just in general. Like everybody's trying to scam and steal. What happened to Bitcoin's promised influx of institutional investors? Oh, they're probably here now, right? They're probably here. It's like the retail left. The retail sold. The retail bought the top and they sold the bottom. Mostly. I mean, we're in a bubble. We're like the YouTube strong holder mentality. Like, hey, we're not leaving. And so these institutional investors, man, we're trading against the elite in these markets. Now, why don't we see a huge move in the price of Bitcoin? Because these institutional investors are here because they're buying futures, because they're paper trading it, because they don't have to buy physical Bitcoin. They can paper trade it on futures. Just think how many, CME actually, though, Bitcoin futures open interest plummets to a 6-month low. When open interest is high, normally you see big moves out of Bitcoin, right? So now here you go. Open interest plummets to a 6-month low. So what does this mean? We consolidate and just do nothing for a period of months? Possibly. Tether mints 200 million USDT. I saw this and I'm like, yes, the pump phenomenon is happening. Crypto pumps hard when Tether is minted. However, it's always important to do your own research. In 1 hour, Tether stated, we are going to coordinate with a third party to perform a chain swap. We're going to convert from Tether Omni, which runs on Bitcoin, to ERC20, Tether ERC20. And so basically they're going to swap it. They minted 200 million USDT and now they're going to burn the Omni version, right? So they just swapped it. So again, there's no increase in the amount of USDT here. No pump phenomenon. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.